a word of Shabbos, a word of Tanakh, not Torah this evening, Tanakh. We come from a different part of our text. It is Elul, and Elul means many things to many people. But there's a verse in Song of Songs, Shir HaShirim, which reads, Ani lidodi v'dodi li. This verse comes from chapter 6, verse 3, and it is often used in weddings. In fact, sometimes even used as the language as we exchange rings. And it means, I am my beloved's and my beloved is mine. We connect it to Elul because it's an acronym. Ani, lidodi, vidodi, li. Those letters spell out Elul. Now, because we are Jews, there's not just one meaning to these. Over the many, 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 many generations of thinkers, there are a couple of different thoughts that appear. So I'm going to share 3. 1, it is possible that this Song of Songs in our Tanakh is exactly what it seems like. It is possible it is a beautiful piece of love poetry between 2 people. That is the basic understanding. It sounds as if 2 human beings are sharing what they love most about one another and sharing it together. Now, the rabbis weren't super thrilled with that. Not because they don't love love, the rabbis love love, but because Song of Songs has a unique aspect only one other book shares in Tanakh, which is that God is never mentioned. God's name is never mentioned in Song of Songs, which means the rabbis are confused about what the heck it's doing in Tanakh. So the rabbis come up with option number 2. Option number 2 is that Song of Songs is a love poem, but it is between God and the Jewish people. What a beautiful thought for Elul, what a beautiful thought as we prepare to enter this season, Rosh Hashanah, when we celebrate God's power in our world, God reveals God's self to us. Maybe it's a give and take. I am my beloved's. We take the steps to get close to God. My beloved is mine. Rosh Hashanah, God renews God's relationship with us. But here's option 3. This is a newer concept, perhaps, and the quote I'm taking is from one of my classmates, Rabbi Emily Aronson. She wrote, I am for myself beloved, and the beloved within is for me. Perhaps this phrase is all within us, that we must love ourselves, and that we must be our own beloved. It can be really hard. It can be really challenging. But during Elul, as we reconnect with our community, as we reconnect with ourselves, now is the time. Now is the time to brush off that divine spark that each of us have within us. Maybe you've let it dim. Now is the time to brush it up and make it sparkle before we enter the holiest of days. We are all created in the image of God. We need compassion for ourselves as we go through this process of renewal. May we discover the beloved within each of us. May we see it in others, and may we see it in ourselves. There is another verse from Song of Songs, which has come to be a part of summer camp and also a part of weddings. And so Leah is going to teach us this evening, and I think you've taught it before, so it's not totally brand new, something from chapter 2. Do you want to share the words? Or want me to share the words? I'll share the words. The words are, Do di li, va ani lo, ha ro'eh, bashoshanim. Means my beloved is mine and I am his who browses among the lilies. Another piece of this poetry. So if you're singing it to the person next to you, or you're singing it for you and God, or you're singing it for you and yourself, Leah will teach us this version. Do di li va ani lo, ha ro'eh bashoshanim. Do di li va ani lo, ha ro'eh bashoshanim. Second part. Do di li va ani lo, ha ro'eh bashoshanim. find the beloved in this Elul.